Notice that if we were gonna do something right now, some part of us anyways will not do anything at all. We want to get familiar with that. It's not even that we want to get familiar. Because this is there already. It's more to recognize that this is so. And this recognition is easy. I'll tell you how to see it. It is as simple as that. That, for instance, you see something in yourself, you experience something, some particular sensation. You might experience a thought, for instance. You also see the comment around that thought. By what you see it, by what it happens. And then you might have another commentary. So you could now just discuss with yourself. Thought can discuss with the thought. And this is called analyzing. Mentally, intellectually analyzing. And this is not for us to recognize the truth of ourselves with mentalizing. Because as you see right now, this is a movement. It might be very, even amazing intellectualizing. You might be even excited by your discoveries. You might even have a great feeling about it. But all of it is a sensation. It has a thought form. And just please hear that to recognize yourself, you are not doing it by this tool. So if you hear it, that we are not recognizing ourselves by this tool, you might distance yourself from that a little bit. And two things. First, that the thing which we are looking for you are already looking from there right now. Not by the movement, but from where the movement is seen. Just recognize that you see the movement. Or there is a space for the movement. Now, so be interested in that. And if now you will again notice the commentary, simply ignore it and stay as observer. You might notice a tension in staying as observer. Sometimes it happens. But even that is seen. And the other thing which I wanted to mention, we could say that there is a movement and there is stillness. There is underneath stillness. And when we are getting familiar with the stillness, we can recognize the same stillness in the movement. So that underneath stillness is constant. If your mind again is going around in circles, simply ignore. There is a stillness. And how are you confirming the stillness? What might happen is that you hear a sentence inside. Yes, I see the stillness. No, I don't see the stillness. I don't know. But even if you hear those comments, you are not confirming that by these comments. but actually you are confirming stillness by stillness. So you might say once again, yes, it is there. No, it is not. But this is not about this confirmation, you know? It's about this something prior to your comment. So no matter how many comments you will find in the brain, there has to be you to see them. So withdraw your attention from the comments into yourself. Because mind is shopping when it's believed that there is a food there. But the food of yourself is not outside of yourself. So once again, silence is not confirmed by you. You might have a comments around it, but silence is confirmed by silence. The mind can accompany to it. But just also allow it to subside and rest. Let yourself to hear it and understand this. And also, notice how does it feel when your mind goes to rest. Don't analyze. What might happen that in this stillness right now, still there is some levels of thoughts and some analyzing might be happening. But notice that probably it is less solid, less harmful, and there is spaciousness to it. So it should tell you a lot about the direction. It shows you how the self-inquiry works. So now, when you notice the impatience in the body-mind, see if you can relax this. It might also happen that your ability to be present as the presence already finished and you are caught up in the mind again, strongly. So the way is the same as I said at the beginning. Stillness I'm speaking about, it's not a state of mind. It's not a lack of mind. It's like a substratum underneath platform for everything. So it's not the way we know things that there is noise and stillness. Both of those things are perceived from the thing itself. So once again, rest this belief in finding in the mind. Because it will never be a finding in the mind. The real answer is not coming from the mind. Even if sounds the same. But it has to have a knowing and feeling of it also. All sentences of the mind will be empty. They will not penetrate your being. So go to the source of mind. It sounds like somewhere, but you are there. I'm asking, stop going outside too much. We are trained to look for everything outside. This is a habit of the mind. Withdraw this habit now. And relax. Notice that there is ability within to look from outside even into the body you are wearing. That you can perceive yourself as an object. You can step few steps further back from yourself and see the body you are experiencing as an object. Like a scientist. You can see it as a scientist. You can notice this body breathing. You can notice this body having heartbeats. You can notice this body sensing. You can notice this body having thoughts. It's like really go a couple of steps further and just see from above this body. Don't analyze, simply see. So this body might be the object of the seeing. Same way. You perceive sounds. other inside of your body? From where do you hear them? Really? I mean, you could interpret this saying that you hear them from your brain or from your body-mind. But really, can you really confirm the place from where you hear? Is it outside of you? My voice you hear outside or inside? Is there really a distinction like this? Once again, step out of yourself. You are able to perceive this body as an object. So if we are able to see the body sensation and the body itself this way, by what this possibility is happening? And is it outside of you? Or you have this capacity within? So I would be the most interested in this capacity. Let's try one more thing. So be in the state of observing. Be in this stillness we are talking about. Really get into it, meaning feel it fully. We'll try experiment. One thing. I will ask you in a moment to open your eyes, but don't hurry right now. Don't hurry, just still be that stillness. So gently open your eyes. And just keep it open for a moment. And notice, is the stillness here, same? Or it disappeared? Maybe there is a little bit more movement, but confirm if the stillness is here. Same. Rest the mind. We'll not do this experiment with the mind. And now I'm asking you to very slowly raise your hand. Move your hand and raise your hand. Slowly. And put it down. And still keep your attention on the stillness. On the other hand, one more time. Take it a little bit up. And put it down. You can close your eyes again. Or you can keep it open if it helps. So my question now is, when the movement of raising hand was happening, where was it happening? Where even impulse of raising hand happened? Where the movement happened? Was the movement against stillness? Is the sensation of the body against the stillness? Was the stillness lost? So there is two kinds of checking this. Once you can mentalize this, and the other is something different. So we slowly open our eyes again. And once again, let's move our hand, one hand up, slowly up. Is anything lost in this movement? Is anything against in this movement? Put it down slow. And the other hand. Experience what I'm talking about. Where is the stillness when this movement happens? Are you able to see this movement? Were you able to see? So what could happen is all our attention could go into the movement, forgetting stillness. But now you can see that in all the movements, there is a base to it. Movement can happen because there is this base. The movement is constantly changing. But something doesn't move. It is not something to find. It is always. So we can perceive in a way from our body-mind. But as you see, perceiving from body-mind is also movement in something. You cannot jump there with your mind. You are there already. So this is just a wrong belief that you have to be their particular way. Has to expire. By this higher intelligence seeing clearly. Can you find really the shape of the stillness? Nobody ever could. To find it in the shape would be nonsense. Can you find the beginning of it? It also feels like a nonsense. So it is nothing of known, nothing of shape. So hold this effort which we are putting into the finding. You can relax. there is silence to you. Going to the source from the mind is the most energizing thing. Don't think it. Don't focus on thinking it. Don't imagine this. Ease the imagination. You simply are. Nothing to add. Be conscious, but let go everything. Notice if you are striving. If you do, let go. Be conscious. Let go. Don't talk to yourself. Let go. But be present. Let go. Let go this movement of bringing your attention to the body. Let go. Don't focus so much on it. Don't focus on anything, simply be present. Don't let your body to be a center of your attention right now. Let it be as simple as an object right now. See that there is a capacity within where centeredness is less. You can open your eyes for a moment. So when we perceive with our mind, with our ego, even in meditation, it's like there is a center here. There is a center here and everything is like this. Watching, everything is like this. I have to travel here, I have to travel here to see, I have to travel here to experience, and everything is like this. And you will recognize it by a little bit tension inside and shrinking inside in the analyzing. So this is the way, normal way, let's say, of human beings. They analyze everything like this. Me this, me this, me this, me this. And I see this, and I see this, and I see now this. And you can constantly talk like this. I have to go this, and I have to reach this. All the time. It's like center, I'm the center, and everything goes to me. Unconsciously even. But here, when I'm asking us to look at this as an object, and then you can also see this happening. but some energy goes out already from this. From this, then the feeling of person, the centeredness is melting slowly. And there is bigger space. So it's not like we in the inquiry, we are really inquiring like this. This is seen, and our love and our attention doesn't go there too much. There is a movement of really not going too much in there. And already there is bigger relief. Because it is not like we are checking this way. This is checked, seen as a mind, and left. Every time. Okay, so thank you. Thank you. Thank you.